Please, God, please, let us get through this without a disaster. Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. We're on the endless search to find a good stove for you. It seems like I've been working on this for my entire life, and every time is it one disaster after another. We're testing three fuels of stove. These are what you're most likely to have. This is my Coleman propane. This is a standard butane, which a lot of people love. This is the JetBoil backpacking, which is nothing but a blowtorch they've kind of contained into one small stage. This thing is so hot. There's not any, the question is not which is going to boil water faster. We already know this is, but we're just doing a test. So they're running, so I can get pretty close to the same time. This one is not running because it would have already boiled if I'd even talked this long, this so fast. 2 cups of water in each. I'm putting these two on. This thing will still boil faster. Okay, these two are on, so we're starting the timing. Now, I'm not very comfortable with this. This thing completely terrifies me. So they're all working away, and now we're just waiting. This will be done here within 15 seconds, I bet. And it's tiny, and if you live in a van, that's really, really good. So, now as I've said over and over, and you're probably tired of me hearing it, I really like propane. It's cheaper. I can hook this up to a bulk bottle. I use this as my heater. This is too expensive to use as a heater. It was already boiling. 1 minute. It took 1 minute to boil. So both of these started first, and neither of them have boils on the bottom of the pot yet, and this thing's boiled away. And I started last. This thing is just phenomenal. If you want to boil water, this is it. But you got to buy their pots. These canisters are really expensive. This canister was $5. So this will do 2 cups, as you saw, like in a minute, minute and a half, maybe, I don't know. Just super fast. It's a blowtorch. That's all this thing is. I would never use this inside a van. Never, ever, ever would I turn this thing on inside my van. I've been using this one inside my van forever, and people use this in their vans all the time. That was not very hot. I'm a propane guy. I'm never going to use anything but propane. Because of the price, I think this is a very convenient factor. I'll eliminate the green bottle by going to a bulk bottle. It's $3 a gallon if you buy a bulk bottle. You got a 5-gallon bottle, you fill it, it'll last you a year. $15 for an entire year's worth of cooking. Now, if you're using heat, it will go much faster, but not a whole lot. It's still really reasonable. I got some bubbles on the bottom of that one. This one's boiling, so this is much faster, and it's probably been boiling for a few. So that was probably like 3 minutes. This is not a real high BTU. This is higher BTU. I think that's the bottom line. This is an astounding high BTU and incredibly efficient because of this, the way it wraps around here. All the heat ends up going into your water. It's really an astounding piece of equipment. High tech. So this is boiling. Not a roiling boil, but a boil. Again, my prejudice says this is what I'm going to buy, and I'm not going to change my mind. Although people that love these, I can understand why they love them, because the form factor is so great. They're easy to light. The piezo lighter works every time. They're easy to turn on and off. They don't work below 32 degrees. That's such a major flaw. You can be in the middle of nowhere and not be able to find the bottles. That's a major flaw. You can find the green bottles anywhere, although they'll be outrageously expensive. You convert this to a bulk bottle and it's super cheap. You can get it anywhere in the country. There are trade-offs on each of them. This is super light, super small, super fast, and I imagine that because it's so efficient, it's going to be might be cost-effective too. I'm not really going to be able to figure that out. I'm not that scientific. Okay, so here's what we know. This came to a roiling boil. It took between 6 and 7 minutes. This took between 4 and 5, right? And this took between 1 and 2. And we knew that. The JetBoil is just going to blow them all away. But is speed the only thing? Now, I know how easy it is to cook an egg, cook a hamburger, cook a grilled cheese sandwich on these. You just put a frying pan on them and they cook them just fine. That doesn't work here. We tried frying a hamburger on this and it would not. It suffocated it. You have to buy their frying pan. I'm assuming they make one. They must. And so it becomes a lot more expensive. And then you got a great big frying pan. Say you're going to try and cook 4 hamburgers. Well, you can cook 4 hamburgers on either one of these, no problems. I think it'd be impossible on this. If you want to boil water really fast, that's your main thing you want. Nothing will ever touch this, although MSR has come out with a competing system, and I'm sure it's really good. Mountain Safety Research, they make super high quality products to compete. You're not going to beat the JetBoil. This is the cheapest. It's reasonably small and compact. It's big. You can cook anything on it. You can use it for heat. Again, you can use this one for heat. You will not use either of these for heat. They're too expensive. This one's too unsafe. This one's just too expensive. You can use this one for heat, for all kinds of your cooking. It's the cheapest at $3 a gallon, by far. This one is a super convenient size, super easy to use, and that's mainly why people love it. You put the bottle in out there. I bet I can get that bottle out of there now. You get the bottles, you know, and this one's, we've cooked with it 3 times. It's probably half, not even half yet. And of course you have the green bottles on these. You know all about these green bottles. You decide. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I've given you the information now. It's just for you to make your own best decision. We've already compared it to wood stoves, which of course are basically free. You're going to use wood for free, but you got a lot of problems with the wood that goes along with that. Thanks for watching. If you got anything out of this, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later.